Welcome to the Desperate Pianist. I'm Ben, and on behalf of Teddy and Donkey, I can let you know that we are some serious help to get you to reach your piano playing goals. This whole setup is one of those things that you say, if I only knew then what I know now. But it might be then for you, so you're going to know then what you needed to know then. Who is it for? Well, it's for the desperate mainly. It's all of these things. You might want to improve as fast as possible to an advanced level. 15 minutes a day is all right, but if it takes you 10 years, that's quite a long time to wait. You have hard pieces you really want to play. You could be in love with Beethoven's sonatas. You want to stop making mistakes. Everybody does, and this will help you. You want to impress somebody. There might be a girl at work, a girl on the bus, or the girl next door. It's more than just playing. It's art, it's expression, it's being alive, it's being somebody. And you're not just content to listen. For some reason you're driven to play and express yourself. You can't be satisfied with listening to the radio. I don't know how many of you there are out there, but if I could just help a few of you, that would be great. I remember when I was a young man, I was just like that, and I did have help from friends, but if I could have had a lot more help like there is here, I think I would have been a lot better than I am now. And I might have got the girl. There'll be 3 reasons why you're not where you want to be. First is finger strength and dexterity. To play some of these harder pieces, you need to be a serious athlete from your elbows down. You need the finger strength and dexterity to play these notes. And if you can't do it, then you literally can't play the piece. Poor memory, this is my big problem. If you don't know what comes next, then how do you play what comes next? You're making mistakes, and that is probably because you have poor practicing methods, which really is the laying down of corrupt memory files. We analyse these and deal with them in much greater detail than anywhere else. Check out the YouTube channel. There's a load of videos on the mechanics of practice, your motivation, everything to do with setting you up to be a good pianist. And then this is more of a resource than a course. You'll be able to find what you want here. Go to the website, the links are in the description, and subscribe to Ben's weekly lesson. That is your ongoing support. It's not easy playing the piano. It'll probably take you several thousand hours from scratch to get to be playing those hard pieces that you want to play. The thing about the Desperate Pianist is it compresses that time to as short as possible. There are all the practice techniques, the concepts, the finger strengthening, everything you need to get where you need to be. We're talking about being competent at something that you don't find easy as well, which is probably why you're here. And that's a much harder achievement than being a natural. But there's no reason why it shouldn't be enjoyable all the way. In fact, it's got to be enjoyable, because if you don't enjoy it, you won't do it. Another big point I want to make is about teaching and teachers. I can teach you what I know, and that's from the perspective of a desperate pianist who hasn't got natural skills to become a competent player. And I think I've done that, and that's where I'm coming from. I know I'm sadly lacking in other areas, but nobody knows everything. There's a lot of specializations in piano teaching, and you wouldn't want a jazz teacher to teach you classical. So just bear that in mind. There's a lot of people out there that want your money, that's going to tell you that it's easy and it's 15 minutes a day. But believe me, try it out. When you find it isn't, then I'll help you. If you're lacking in natural skill, it doesn't mean to say that you're no good at the piano. You get natural sportsmen who are naturals, and then you get another class of sportsmen who are really good because they've worked to get where they get. Your present skills don't have anything to do with being a good musician in the end. What's poor finger strength or poor memory got to do with being a good musician? The good news is that there seems to be no limit on how much you can improve. So there's hope for everybody, and the Desperate Pianist will be the mechanism where you can be successful. Playing a musical instrument is like talking or typing, but without stumbling. If you can learn a language fluently, which you have, it took a long time, but you can speak a language fluently, then you can play the piano. The Desperate Pianist is pretty specialised. It's not for an absolute beginner. It assumes you've done a few courses and you've got some musical knowledge under your belt. It's not for the people who like the idea of being able to play. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to play the piano? You've got to be driven and want to play. It's not if you want a casual pastime, if you just want to dip into it and enjoy occasionally just playing a bit of piano. It's not for you. You're expected to do a fair bit of practice every day. So also, if you don't have any spare time, you can't put the practice in. And then if you're a natural, we delve into a lot of stuff very deeply, which you might not need to do if you're a natural. But there is also a lot of really useful stuff to help you here if you are those things. An absolute beginner would learn a lot by taking on the practice techniques, for example. So check it out, see what you can find. Have a look on the YouTube channel, it's all on there for free.